I might give you prison. And if you don't, and hang on, and if you don't accept responsibility, you're definitely not going to have me consider probation. You can't just say I'm guilty. You have to say, I stabbed him. English to Spanish to Spanish to English, so help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. And are you Jaime Paredes Gonzalez?
Yes, I Yes.
I've received a copy of the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the report?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any corrections or additions?
Well, Your Honor, it appears that he's denying the offense, so I don't know how the court wants to proceed. He says a plea of guilty and not a plea of no contest. So.
Mr. Gonzalez, in the report, it shows that you said that you did not do what they charged you with. So when you were in court before, I asked you if you were pleading guilty freely and voluntarily, and I asked you if you did what they charged you with. And you answered yes. Did you do what they charged you with or not?
Right out of the gate, this is a massive legal red flag. You can't plead guilty in court and then deny the core act later. That completely undermines the plea. The judge is basically saying, pick a lane. So what do you think? Confusion? Bad advice? Or is he trying to game the system?
I think he's denied stabbing him, which is the predicate for making it defendant.
So why don't y'all go visit just for a minute, Mr. Kimler?
Yes, ma'am.
Please, and let me know if he.
I think the guy, as according to Mr. Nichols, the man was stabbed. He took a stab on
Several ones went to the hospital.
There's no question on there, so I guess it's right on the trial lawyer. He's denying stabbing.
So if you, Mr. Gonzalez, if you deny that you stabbed him, then I'm going to set your case for trial. I'm not going to accept a plea agreement. And a jury can decide whether or not they believe you stabbed him.
And there it is, the turning point. If he sticks with denial, this whole deal disappears. No plea, no negotiated outcome, just straight to trial. That's a huge gamble. Would you risk a jury here, or take the deal?
He says we did hit each other, but the knives were close.
So if you didn't stab him, then we let a jury decide. If you think you did stab him, then we go forward today. Well, you may not, even if you say you stabbed him today, I might give you prison. So you're not necessarily going to get probation. And if you don't, and hang on, and if you don't accept responsibility, you're definitely not going to have me consider probation.
Si tú no quieres que me hagas considerar, que se cuenta, entonces tú no vas a considerar. Ella no te haga esto.
Yo mejor si le pegué con lo corté, no sé.
I just don't
No voy a estar en
remember,
ningún lado.
I just don't remember that I
Yo no
stabbed
te
it
veo atrás.
and I didn't see no gun. The other guy got me from behind. I just watched.
Notice how the judge is removing any illusions here. There are no guarantees. Even if he admits it, prison is still on the table. This is the court saying, honesty helps, but it doesn't erase what happened.
All right, so at this time, I'm going to reject the plea agreement and set the case on the trial docket. Hang on, let her tell him what I'm saying.
Guilty? That was his response.
You can't just say I'm guilty. You have to say, I stabbed him.
No solamente consiste.
That's what you're charged with.
And he's still minimizing. This is the worst possible moment to downplay facts. Judges look for accountability, not half answers. Do you think he realizes how much this is hurting his chances?
Yo sí le pegué con la navaja, pero no te vas a agarrar.
I did hit him with a knife, but it was closed.
All right, you can go back with the bailiff. We're going to go to trial. And that you've taken responsibility, saw the video of what happened that night. There's not a whole lot of times here in court that with cases, we have the opportunity to have pretty much every single part of an offense on video, right? And that makes this unique. It's unfortunate probably in some cases that we don't, because probably other people who've done similar things get maybe some breaks that they shouldn't, because we don't have all of that. What you and your brother put that family through that night is the stuff, and I think I've said this before, the family's probably heard me, I know, tell your brother this. This is the stuff out of a movie. This is what makes people have nightmares at night. And you instigated it. I know that you instigated him to keep doing it. You showed him. I remember all of that. So at this time, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. And at this time, I'm going to find you guilty of burglary of a habitation with intent to commit aggravated assault. I'm going to sentence you to a term of 30 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. I am making an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm handing you the trial court certification, Mr. Nix. This shows this was an agreement, so you have waived any right to appeal. You've also been handed a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term. You should read the written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or how long that lasts, you can talk to Mr. Nix. You should thank Mr. Nix. He did an excellent job for you, limiting your exposure, and on behalf of the family, to give you that opportunity to have it limited at 30 years. You're very lucky, and I hope you take advantage of this.